Live and in charge.
Oh no, we need
What?
I was turning the volume off of this and then I just did the thing. Sometimes I make mistakes. No, instead of turning the volume off of this, I turn the volume off.
Oh, you turned the volume down on the main thing.
Oh
Good afternoon, everybody. It's Ice Cream Sundays.
With Nougats of Truth.
I like that some people just call it Nougats.
Nuggets.
Nougats.
Get your nuggets.
Oh, I got to see you guys on Nougats on Sunday.
Oh, it's so funny. And that was your edition.
I know. Nougat of Truth.
Funny.
So, welcome to Ice Cream Sundays. We do this every Sunday at 3 p.m. San Francisco time.
San Francisco.
Unless you see a little announcement from us that we're taking a week off. But we have been mostly consistent. Even when we've been traveling, we've tried to do something. There's only been a couple times that we canceled for over a year at this point. So welcome to Ice Cream Sundays. We still got to figure out when our anniversary was for the Ice Cream Sundays.
It was. We have to go back to the first one.
Back to the beginning. So, my name is Rose. I am incredibly passionate about helping people to find ride or die love, to not keep creating the same types of relationships, not keep reliving their stories, their family patterns and relationships, to actually be the ones to break the cycle of their own lives or maybe even multiple generations.
Break the cycle.
The cycle of life.
Break the cycle.
So here we are. This is my amazing wife, Marita.
One who catches lightning with the path of Ish, spelled I-X.
Esteva. So that whole thing is her middle name. And then Esteva's her last name.
It's actually probably more.
Marita, one who catches lightning with the path of Ish, spelled I-X, Ish, Esteva. So we created this as a joint offering to bring to the world every Sunday. We share it here on Marita's timeline. We share it in our group, Ice Cream Sundays and Nougats of Truth, and various places who are kind enough to host us and have the ability for us to reach new people when we're live streaming.
And yes, and please share.
Yeah, please share.
We care and share, just like Care Bears. We care a lot. So share.
Is that a Care Bears cheer?
Yes, care a lot. We care a lot.
We care a lot.
I love Care Bears.
So for those of you who have shared ours in the past, we have reached totally different people because of that. We've had new people connect to the work that we're doing, and it is awesome for us because we're like, yay, we're getting a wider audience. And it's also awesome for the people that we reach, because every once in a while, actually not every once in a while, but I would say every show, we reach new people who are like, wow, I really needed to hear this today. Mm-hmm. You are speaking my language. This has come to me at a really dark moment, etc. And I've heard this enough times from enough people to know that when we do share and people stumble upon it, it actually is awesome. It's a service to the world. It's a good stumble.
It's like when you're like
when you
walking
stumble
and
then you fall and suddenly there's like a diamond in front of you.
Oh, I've never had that. But that's
well, I'm shooting high here.
Oh, okay. Was that kind of how you stumbled upon me?
Shine bright like a diamond? No. When I stumbled upon you. No, it was more like,
me. You were like,
it was more like, I'm done screwing around, universe. So if this date sucks, that's totally fine, because I'm going to be amazing on my own. And then you were awesome.
Superman stance.
Yeah. Oh, did we put up the thing?
What thing?
The thing on the door.
I did.
Okay, cool. Yep. Anyway, welcome to Ice Cream Sundays with Nougats of Truth. Rose, Marita, we are your hosts. We are your guides.
Hi, Simon.
We are your adventure buddies for the day.
Hi, Catherine.
And
hi, Teresa. Hello, Emily.
I don't shut up. You're talking.
No, Jean. I'm just saying hello to people.
Good.
Have we said the rules of engagement?
No,
Teresa's already on it.
Anything. We haven't even shared what we do.
Goodness.
I was just killing time while you shared it to groups.
Oh, okay.
This is my intro.
Okay. Intro.
No,
anyway, so
time likes dying sometimes. Time is like, God, I've been the same for so long.
Okay.
I keep recreating myself because I die so often.
Okay. So today is What Color is Rose's Hair Day? No, I'm just kidding. She's gone through.
That's every day.
That's every day. So what do we do on here? Ice cream sundaes with Nougats of Truth. What a wacky name. That is because I'm a little wacky, right? So this was a vision given to me by Spirit to be able to do chakra clearings with ice cream flavors. Ice cream flavors, you say? My goodness, I'm vegan. That's okay. You don't have to eat anything. We use the flavors to tie to your gustatory and olfactory memory. Fancy words for smell and taste, because they have a connection in our brain that goes quicker to memory than any other thing, any other sense that we have. So instead of using vision or sight or things like that to be like color your chakra, your red should be red and stuff like that, we use memory. We use the connection of memory through our, like I said, our strongest sensory nervous system memory things. Now I'm not even talking correctly, but anyway, so we use that, and so that we're able to clear a little bit more, and it's very, very powerful work. What music shall we play for your intro? I don't know. That's a good idea. We also do 1-card readings, right? Because people like cards. There's just something about cards that people like, because people sometimes don't want to ask themselves the tough questions. Well, I'm just kidding. Cards are fun. I love cards. We have tons of cards.
No, I love that you said that, actually, because I feel like sometimes asking the universe for a sign, asking for sort of like a mysterious intervention, it opens us up to possibilities that we might have otherwise been resistant to, whether they're advice that are being given to us by friends, experts, basically people. It's sort of like we give this offering to the universe, like, okay, I'm going to be ready for what comes my way. And we trust it differently. You know, there's something about the mystery of working with cards that allows us to be welcoming to different types of things and advice in our life. Did you say that's accurate?
Mm-hmm.
I love it, actually.
Hello, Laura from Ireland. Hello, Jonah. Hello, Simon.
Yay!
Hello, Jasmine. Guess who's watching us? Our good friend, Dan Geist. Dan, Yay! Are you in Texas yet? Dan, we love waking up to you.
You're literally like a household name for us now.
You literally are.
She watches you like every morning.
Anytime that I can. That's my thing.
And every time you get weepy and emotional, she like cries and touches her heart. I know. She's just like, what a dear human. I feel the same way.
And you're hilarious too, so we love you. I hope you're doing well, and if you want anything, let us know.
Yeah.
Dan recently is also a reader. He does daily and weekly reading, so check him out. And Engelweiss. Engelgeist. There you go. I can't even say things today. He's great. He's
Edelweiss.
Engelweiss.
I think you mix those two together.
I probably, because I always want a musical somewhere. Dan, I'm sure you would appreciate that little song.
God.
But he's great. He's also doing charm readings, which I never got one done, and did one, and it's totally spot on. Changed my life. So yeah, here we go.
Hashtag living my best life.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Let me try to catch up on.
So Marita is going to write down the list of people who have been already asking for a single card reading or an ice cream chakra clearing. And just to be clear, you need to let us know which one you want. If you ask for a single card reading, we primarily work with oracle cards, and we need to know a specific question or topic that you want support on. More specific than a general reading or a future reading or what's the direction my life is going in. Like, if you can be a little bit more specific, that is what we will work with. And then after you let us know what you want, we do ask you to specifically give us permission. So to actually go the extra level of saying, I give you permission to work with me. I give you permission for this reading or this clearing. It's really important to us that you go that extra step. We have talked about that quite a bit in other shows, so I don't want to spend tons of time on it today. So while Marita is writing down that list, just so that you know, she usually is good about letting people know ahead of time that their turn is coming up. And then if you are not here when we call your name, we might try to come back to you, but usually we try to go in order and respect when people stick around for the whole show and wait for their turn. at the end, we will do a card and clearing for everybody. So whoever is here in this container, if you are here at the end, if you're watching after the fact, this card and clearing are going to be for you. So even if you don't get on the list today, if you're here right now, you probably will, but depending on how busy we get, we'll see how many names we get to. We try to stick to about an hour. And I had a particular topic that I wanted to bring up today as just a question, as something to put out into the universe, which is, instead of just thinking about the divine masculine and the divine feminine, my topic for today of interest is the divine androgynous.
Oh, snap, because
yeah,
you know how much I love that.
Yeah, this is like a really important topic. And I love androgyny. Every time I'm in spaces that are very about the masculine and the feminine, I love it to some degree, but then there's times when people describe, like, if we're women and we're deeply connecting to the divine feminine, and then they talk about all these different things, and I'm like, I don't really connect to that. My personal identity I'm not like feeling deep into my womb, the seat of my creation that brings babies into the world, and my breasts that give milk and crap like that. Like, and that's amazing. If that's what you connect to, there's a part of me that wishes I did connect to that more, but I don't. And whether that's just where I am in my life, where I am in my healing, where I'm at with my body, I don't know. But throughout my whole life, I've had a very strong connection and feeling to not just the divine masculine and feminine, but what about the divinity that doesn't fall into masculine and feminine? Not all humans that are born neatly fall into masculine or feminine sexes when they are born. And many times when I'm hearing people talk about, is it a boy or a girl, male and female, it's like we just leave out this whole group of amazing individuals who biologically don't even fit into these very neat little categories that we've decided to make, which are not actually the reality of how humans are born, right? I've talked with enough people who self-identify as intersex, or other folks that don't strictly feel like they fall in the woman, man, biological sex at birth. There's folks who may identify as trans, who are often left out of conversations. There's so much more. And so I bring that topic today. I know it's going to be a little bit edgy for some people, but we're queer, we're married, we're both very gender fluid in our own unique ways. And there it is. So welcome to our show. So are we ready to go?
Yeah, Laura Davis, thank you so much. Thanks for everyone who's sharing. We got 55 people watching. It's so exciting. We really want to get to as many people as possible. Again, we take our time. We do try to do a stop at 4. But Laura, if you could tell me, I keep trying to figure out if you want a card, or you said a card, but if if you're asking for a card, ladies and gentlemen, or if you don't identify that way, humans, folks,
people,
creatures,
lovely guests,
you
today.
Creatures,
cute creatures,
you creatures. Be specific. Why are we asking people to be specific? I'm sure you already talked about it. Because this is the time. This is the time right here, right now, where the veil is becoming the thinnest. And a lot of people have been talking about this, lions gates and moons and things, and the freaking black hole is lit up. I mean, what the hell is happening out there? This is what's happening. Ask and you shall receive. This is the time to be precise about what you're asking.
We're ready to receive a giant mansion and a big piece of property and a ranch and a house that we went and looked at the other day because we'd like to adopt lots of kitties and have an animal rescue and also be stewards of the land that we would like to protect. So
let's start this.
We have like images of the specific places. We're really specific.
So this is the thing. We're going to start off. Must be present to win. So if you're not around,
all right,
we won't.
Cool.
So
what we got?
Teresa first card, and then we have 4 clearings in a row.
Woohoo!
So these are our clearings. Simon, who also goes by Ernie Moonlum, Jonna, Jasmine Sandoval, and Tanya Alexander. And then Laura, I've been waiting. Okay, advice cleared. My own charging stations need confirmation. Okay, got it. Laura Davis, I got you, number 6. And we'll see how many more we can go after that. Again, if this is your first time on the show, the easiest thing to do is in just one comment, say card or clearing. If it's a card specifically what you asked for, and then permission, because I'm scrolling back and forth. I try to keep a list, check it twice and stuff like that. Okay, Tanya, here we go. Teresa, vámonos.
What's the
corazón, su corazón, relationship, loving relationship.
So do you have a current relationship, Teresa or Teresa? Teresa? Or do you, is this about a current relationship? Or are you kind of wondering about what is coming?
Scott, that's great. I'm sure you do your own card reading. So whenever you go live, let us know, and then we can go on that. But right now, let's just keep the energy focused on what we're trying to do. Let's see. She's not saying. Oh, card confirmation, my business. Okay. This guy, Michael.
Teresa.
Corazón
Teresa, perfect.
Pimenta. Yeah, Cherish. Sending you vibes.
Cool. She
Did you pull the card?
She didn't answer. That's kind of.
I don't know. I think there's a delay. Yeah, that's her.
Okay.
Give us a second here.
She didn't answer. That's fine.
I'll just go with it.
All right. Well,
she says kind of, it's complicated.
I love it.
Hey, complicated. I love it. Facebook status, relationship, complicated.
Cool. So we're using the Isis Oracle deck again today. We usually are very intuitive about which decks to use. Often we'll stay with a certain deck for quite a while, but we were using this for a while, and for some reason, it just was like, hey, it's the day for me again. You need to bring me back out right now. So I was like, all right, ma'am, I'm coming to get you. So we are using the Isis deck again today. And this is the card that you got. Hold it up loud and proud, baby. You might actually have to look away from me.
Sorry.
I love you. I know. You're so good. You're doing great. Okay. Truths unveiled. The revelation of Isis. Ha. Oh, goodness. So, all right. It's complicated. That just says it all right there. It's complicated, and you got truths unveiled, i.e., do not ignore a single little iota of the feelings that you have inside that are telling you, this is complicated, this is maybe harder than it's supposed to be, there might be something going on that I'm not totally sure about. I think your intuition is trying to tell you, and I think you kind of already know, but maybe there's some part of you that doesn't trust yourself enough yet to know that you are right. You might not know exactly what you're right about, but there's something that you are feeling that is telling you to take a step back and assess what's going on. And that's for a good reason. It's not because you're just, living from a place of trauma or, having a habitual, running away. I've been doing these great sessions, really doing outreach with the queer women's community around relationship. And so many people talk about how they struggle to trust themselves. They struggle to recognize red flags early on and really to make decisions based on that and not just get so carried away in their emotions that they get into the relationship and they don't figure out how messed up it is until they're deep in it, And this is where empowerment and choice is so important. We might fall in love with the same kind of people over and over again, people that are not healthy for us, but every single time we fall for people, we always have, except for in very extreme situations, choice about how much time we spend with them. Choice about how much we're really engaging with them and strengthening the relationship and putting ourselves in situations to get closer to them, to feel more intimate, right? So my sense of this card is that it's telling you, your instincts are telling you that something is off, and it's important that you listen to them. Does it mean the end of the relationship? Not necessarily, but it means you need to face the truths that some part of you is not wanting to face right now. Did you want to add anything to that?
I want to add one. So before this, Teresa and I were kind of texting back and forth, and and Teresa shared, and I'm not going to tell you exactly what she shared, but she shared a vision that she had, and she's like, I don't understand it. Teresa, you do. You just don't have the words to do it. So part of this reading is like, you're in a place right now where you're becoming expansive, and you have to find new words, and you have to trust yourself. Remember that, what's that practice that you do with the sword, that dance with the sword? Oh my God, it's mind-blowing. Teresa does this amazing practice.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing the video of it.
That she put on the video, and I saw that. I was like, oh my God, you're saying it's complicated. No, it's not. Just when you find yourself in a place where you're not trusting yourself, you have to go back to that place where you feel grounded and strong. And that practice, that ceremony for you is that sword dance that you do. So imagine yourself cutting through your own bullshit and cutting through other things to get clear. When you're dancing with the sword, you have to be clear, right? I mean, you can't be distracted, because that's not, I don't think that's going to go well, right? So this is what's saying is harness your power. You know, there's one of the Mayan days is the day of the blade. And it's to be the people who have blade energy. It's the ability to use that blade in a surgical fashion, right? To be able to cut away and to see through things. Another thing is a blade reflects, right? It reflects the person who has it in front of them, right? And it reflects it in different ways. It shows you your different sides of your warrior. Well, this is just coming through. This is good shit. So this is what's coming through. I know, I surprised myself. So look at that reflection, not just in your mirror, but in your blade. What side of the warrior is going to show up? Because at the end of the day, it has to be the fine-tuned one. It has to be that line, how a blade splits like that. It has to be that image in the middle where you are zoom in that vibration. Okay. Tog Chod. Awesome. Cool.
What is that? Oh, that's
what she's doing.
The blade thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome. Cool. With that, where's that little bing bing?
Oh my gosh, I forgot.
So I hope that helped. Simon, our good friend Simon, Ernie Moonlump, are you ready? You are next. And we have Jonna on deck. I know I put the little
Oh my God, we've got like favorites on deck right now. I put a match in there so that it could actually burn the wax.
So Teresa, disconnecting. Thank you so much. I hope that was helpful.
Thank you, Teresa. We appreciate having you on the show. We really do.
Awesome. Simon, Ernie Moonlump, are you here? Are you ready? Jonna, you're next. And then Jasmine Sandoval. We're doing clearings back to back. And then Tanya Alexander, who shared. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you for sharing, you guys. Again, sharing is caring. This is free. We've been doing this for over a year. This is our free offering every Sunday. The more that people get this free offering, the more that the vibration raises, right? We're all trying to help each other out.
Simon says, I'm always ready.
Yeah, baby.
If you guys feel moved by, anything that happens today, we would love to have you like our pages and
please like our pages.
We don't really spam. We mostly share a lot of awesome stuff. And then every once in a while, we'll put out an offering in case you're interested in actually working and going deeper with us. And all right, cool. Let's go to Simon. Simon's ready.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Do a clearing. Simon, what I'm getting is walnuts. And walnuts have, I have a memory for me. They have the memory of my father, a lot of, and the holidays. Like he'd always buy walnuts and crack them in the fire and like throw them in the fire. Just all this stuff. But walnuts also remind me, they look like lungs, right? If you open up a walnut in the inside, it looks like the heart and the lungs. And so what's coming here
or a brain.
Or a brain. Yeah, brain too. Yeah, both of them, right? So I even love that she said that, because this is to connect, because I was going to go into your chakras, your third eye chakra and your heart chakra. And it does look like a brain. That's why walnuts are good for you. But also for me, the inside, the actual chamber.
The shell.
The shell.
Like a heart.
Shell looks like a heart, right? The chamber of a heart and lungs. So this is talking about, referencing, are you breathing new life into your being? Are you balancing the things? And so what's the thing, right, in between our head and our heart? Our voice. Are you speaking your truth? I know, Ernie, that you've been having some really amazing moments of awakening and clarity when the things that you've been posting and when you participate in Ice Cream Sundays have been so powerful. And so, first of all, I want to acknowledge that. I want to acknowledge what has been going on in your life and the power and the clarity that you have been able to receive lately. Keep speaking your truth. Keep tuning into that vibration. And this clearing is really just to, verify everything that's been happening. Verifying your new voice, your new, like this, the power of what you have and what you have to say. And when you've interacted, like I said, in the past couple of Ice Cream Sundays, I'm like, what the awesome, right? So thank you for that. And this is just verification to keep doing that, to keep in that new tune, that new vibration, and let the old people and the old things go. And I know they are slowly dying one by one, but you're choosing for something bigger, and it will come to fruition.
Okay. So the flavor that I got for you, I was doing a little Googling, because actually the flavor that I got for you is a mixed herb ice cream. Really, I'm getting this sense of bright, fresh, green herbs, just really thinly sliced, like that in vanilla ice cream. And it's that combination of that creamy, that sweet, that dulce, along with the brightness, the freshness, the lightness of the herbs, that top note, the kind of crispness, right? Of rosemary, thyme, oregano, basil, all of these, mint, right? And this flavor for you is actually going to be for your second, and actually a little bit of your first chakra. So it's really that like lower chakra energy. It is for kind of clearing things out a little bit, not clearing things out so that you're empty and so light you're going to fly away into the cosmos, right? Still being grounded to the earth, still being grounded to herbs and plants and growth. But sometimes we don't need to have our lower chakras filled with like rock and lava and like heavy energy. We want to be grounded, but still feel lightness and cleanness and clearness. And that is the energy that I'm getting that your lower first and second chakra need right now. Maybe things have been, God, that one that you made, I'll never forget it. She's a really good cook. And I just made amazing pasta right before we had this show.
She did.
And actually it was a perfect example, because we made a pasta that was primarily the main vegetables in it were bitter greens, and the rest of the flavors were pretty mild around that, but they had this really bitter greens, and then like sort of the nutty creaminess of the pine nuts and softened garlic and shallots, and so that the combination it's similar. It's that brightness, that bitterness, and then the nuttiness, the creaminess that's not as heavy, right? It's not like mushrooms or chocolate, right? Which are a little bit more earthier, yeah. Right? Not the green. So that is the energy that I'm getting for you to come through for your lower chakras, just to like let that kind of clear you out in a gentle, delicious, still way, right? It's not like taking a bitter dandelion green tonic and just like, right? It still tastes good.
Yeah.
So let that wash through you, that bright green, white, vanilla, creamy deliciousness.
Whew. There we go.
And then we'll see how you feel after that.
There you go.
Thank you. Disconnecting.
Okay, Jonna, our good friend.
Sometimes when we say disconnecting, I feel like we're saying mind the gap.
My thoughts and minds are changing. Ernie, I can tell it. I can tell in your vibration. I can tell in everything. So that's really exciting.
Sometimes my nose thing gets crooked and I notice it. And then I'm like, I probably shouldn't touch my nose on screen, but I'm touching it anyway. Okay.
I didn't have my allergy thing today. And I'm like,
we both have allergies.
Anyways, okay. Awesome, Ernie. Very excited. Okay, Jonna, here we go.
Jonna, oh, the kitty. You're waking up our kitty.
I'm sorry. Oh, poor kitty.
She's such a little lover.
Okay.
She's a little rawr. So really not ice cream flavor.
Me too. So the flavor that I'm getting for you, Jonna, is first it came in pumpkin, but it's really the seeds of the pumpkin. Now, I've talked a lot about seeds and the energy of seed and planting intentions. And this is the time of really kind of watching those seeds grow. When you're out planting seeds, right, you might have intentions, but you just put them out there. You don't know specifically when they're going to grow and how they're going to grow. Of course, you try to be attentive, right? The other day we were out gardening and watering. The fact that this is pumpkin, right? Pumpkin is very grounding. What?
This is how farming is in her mind.
Yes.
You just spread seeds and then every once in a while you remember to water them and then pumpkins emerge.
I know. It's my magical. And then my wife is really behind me actually like doing all the work and I'm
fertilizing, like singing to them.
I know.
Anyways. I'm just kidding.
So what's coming into this is, again, this is for your heart. What are the seeds of your heart? Pumpkin is very grounding, right? It's also magical. Remember, Cinderella and the pumpkin and turned into like a thing. So what are the seeds of your imagination, right? I know you've been working a lot and letting go and healing and things like that. But what are these new seeds? This is a new time to harvest new things. This is going to be like a pumpkin that you've never had before, right? You're not going to even have to carve it to get to the light. So this is really about getting to the heart of the matter and finding energy of the Mother Earth in your heart. Can you bring that? Can you bring that color of orange into your heart? Technically, the heart chakra in many teachings is green and pink. But what you need right now is orange. You need to unite your second chakra, which is imagination. Your seeds of imagination, the jewels of your imagination to your heart. Are you dreaming with your heart? Hi, Alexis.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Do you have to say sorry? Why are you saying sorry?
I usually just drop the mic.
Oh yeah, that part. She's like, and then
done.
And then once there's a really long pause, I'm like, that is my cue.
There you go.
So I got a really not ice cream flavor vibe at all for you. I got very much like African savanna, like wild animal kill, like,
wow.
Zebras and, gazelles and like crazy carnivore situation.
Wow. It's like the Lion King or something.
I don't think they did that in the Lion King, except for the hyenas because they were bad guys. They don't really make the good guys look like they eat meat very often. I don't know if you've noticed that.
They're all vegans.
Vegan lions! Anyway, I just was realizing that as I said that. I was like, do the lions ever look like they're eating meat if they're the good guys? Anyway. Okay, so here's the point. This is for your root chakra.
Oh.
And then like all the way up, but really to start with this energizing from your root chakra, which is all about the dark, messy ass feminine, like the dark, powerful feminine. This is not just about the, tender, gentle mother. This is not about the new maiden who supposedly is so innocent and docile. This is like the dark, powerful Kali, I am the female lion pride hunter feminine. And that energy, interestingly, because I said this is about the divine androgynous, I don't know why I got the dark feminine for you, but I did. That is the energy that's coming through for you for your root chakra, to give your root chakra like a kind of vibe. And sometimes we just need to embrace it.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we need that to really embrace that darkness, and not that darkness like evil, but just like it's a part of the cycle of life on this planet. It's a part of humanity. It's a part of so many different things that have to do with survival when we're in an environment where how we survive, particularly when we are not like plants who can just change the sun's light into energy, is we consume other things, whether we're vegetarians, whether we're vegans.
To eat, you must kill.
We have to consume energy from other creatures of some type that have stored the energy in their own bodies in some way, right? And plants store it in one way. Animals eat the plants, and then they store the energy from the plants. But life and death is a process. So for you to really let in that like raw, red meat, I don't know if you're a vegetarian, you don't have to eat any meat, really to invite that energy in though, that Kali sort of power, destruction, survival. You know, some of the great Viking warriors were women. That's what it's about, man. So I'm going to leave it there. I could just wax on forever about that.
It also reminds me of, what's the thing, the granada, the
pomegranate?
Pomegranate. It's kind of the energy of pomegranate, too. There you go.
And what's her name? Queen of the Underworld.
Exactly. There you go.
Who ate 7 pomegranate seeds, and then she was stuck down there for life.
Well, you know. But it seems it's new seeds to plant. Okay, here we go. Jasmine.
Thanks, Jonna.
Awesome, Jasmine. Thanks for being here. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for helping out. Jonna and Jasmine have been helping our group, telling people how to get a reading. So
yay,
always
thank you.
Appreciate the help. That way I can just focus more on this. Okay.
I'll eat anything as long as it tastes good.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, so who, I'm sorry,
Jasmine Sandoval. Here we go. Can we hear some sage or something? There's just a lot of stuff on it.
It's a circle. Oh, it went out. Yeah, we can. I'll do that. You focus on the clearing.
Okay. I'm getting lemongrass and mint for your clearing. I'm getting third chakra and third eye, right? Lemongrass, very uplifting, right? Also, I don't know if you've actually cut lemongrass, been out there with lemongrass. It's very fibrous, right? I mean, talk about a paper cut. Talk about lemongrass cut, right?
We have some in our yard.
Yes. It's intense, man. It is really intense. That grass will grow. So many times, we sometimes think that if things don't grow in a specific way, if they don't look, if it's, and here in the States, there's this love of Kentucky bluegrass, right? If it's not lush and blue and soft, and it's crabgrass or it's lemongrass or it's all these different foreign things with different textures, we don't like it. We sometimes think that living in symbiosis, living in a higher vibration all the time means you have to be like this, even keeled. No, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you,
ladies and
humans, creatures of the world, that we are part of duality. That's fine. That's why there's a sun, there's a moon, there's light, there's darkness. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. The problem is when we associate stories with that. We tie in stories. I was talking earlier today in a group, we were talking about fear and excitement. And the way that I like to use the analogy is when you get onto a roller coaster. You might see, when they take the pictures and there's two people and they're like here, do the face. Right? She's excited. I'm terrified. But it looks like the same face. Let's do it again. You ready? Excited, terrified. Can you tell? No. Because the vibration is the same, but the story is different. So what lemongrass is here to tell you is that there are deeper stories in your roots that are here to be told. Right? Mint was the other one, right? Mint.
Yeah.
Also, oh my God, mint can freaking grow and take over things. Both refreshing, both uplifting, both sometimes get cut down all the time. You have to look for them, right? In the greenery. You have to be aware of them. You have to be understand their vibration and what they are. And you have to be able to link into that vibration. They're calming, they're here, and they fight for life out there. They really do. So that's what's kind of coming in for you.
I'm focusing on smudging, so I'm gonna sit this clearing out.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you, Jasmine. Thank you for your help. I hope that helps you. You got 2 chakras there, just clearing up the space between here and here, right? And this is coming into old knowledge, things that you probably wouldn't have tossed away, ancestral things. Let them really grow. Don't judge them. Change the story. Okay. She's in tears. Okay, well, that's a good one then. Okay, here we go. Tanya.
I like that you just laugh. You're like, oh, good.
No, it's just, I cry a lot.
Yeah,
so
this is
I know the relief.
When she laughs like that, it's because she when she has a really good session, she is a crier, man. She is a big, so it comes from this place of not like, oh, I did a good job.
I'm like, that's awesome.
We're like, oh yeah, crying. I'm there. I've been there. I'm so there on a daily basis, you know?
Awesome. Yeah. We're burning some sage and mugwort right now. Careful, don't a little too much.
That was a little bit hot.
Tanya.
No!
Tanya,
wait, important safety message, ladies and gentlemen. Do not use synthetic thread to tie your smudge sticks. This is the problem. It balls up into tiny little balls of flaming death and drops all over the place. Don't do it. That's what just happened to my hand. Somebody used synthetic.
Okay.
Mama.
Let me kiss your hand.
Yes. It's Yerba Santa, by the way.
Oh, Yerba Santa. I love Yerba Santa. Here we go. Tanya, are you here? Tanya Alexander. I saw you a little bit back here.
Tanya. Dear Tanya.
Just waiting for oh, there you go, Tanya. Here we go. We're going to do a clearing on Tanya.
Okay, Tanya.
Tanya Alexander. I'm getting nasturtiums as a flower. I don't know if you've ever had ice cream with flour. So what's coming through is not even a sorbetto, but like vanilla, right? Vanilla ice cream with nasturtiums. Beautiful. Nasturtiums are beautiful, right? If you have the vine kind, again, they grow like weeds. They can take over. Deer really appreciate them and love them. They're beautiful, kind of lovely little kind of
look like lily pads, kind of.
Yeah.
Like they're like this kind of shape with like little radiating lines.
And what I love about this is vanilla is really grounding. Vanilla from Mexico, from my country, for where I was born, grounds you and roots you into Mother Earth. Also a seed, a pod, right? So you have the seeds of Mother Earth grounding you, right? So your first, second, and third chakra. And also the amazing thing about vanilla as a seed, it's very aromatic. Vanilla is aromatic. If you have vanilla that's not aromatic, I don't know what you have, right? You have something chemical or something that has passed on. So the aromas of your intentions is what the earth is saying, is what you're planting. Do you have the aromas? You have this light intention. It's not heavy, right? You can plant small things, but the aroma has to be there, right? When you're smelling food and eating and wine, it's all about the experience of the aroma. So the aromas are the ethers, right? The ethers, these otherworldly intuitions and beings and things and vibrations. Are you bringing all of these things down and grounding them into Mother Earth? Are you planting all this thing that's coming in through you and planting it to Mother Earth? Because this is the thing. This is the return to the Mother. This is the return to the sacred. This is the return to the divine. And that is the Mama Pacha. That is Mother Earth. We are Mother Earth. If you're flying off a rocket ship and you don't come back home, you're not going to ground. You're not going to fulfill the existence here in this time as a human. You'll have to come back, right? So we are here. We made this contract. We stood in line. We signed, and we're like, I'm going to be human. This flesh, this bone, these marrows, this reality, right? Stay present. That means you bring the heavens down to the earth. That means you have to be a lightning catcher like me. The nasturtiums that are I'm on a roll today. The nasturtiums are coming on.
I'm over here like,
yeah, girl. How about? Are for your third eye, right? And it's in a vine sensation to ground you again. You have these beautiful, amazing, like flower energy and flower essence. But make sure that you're grounding it. This is to give you insight, to stop overthinking things. Just be in the essence, and it will attract what you've been wanting in your life. You've been wanting to attract things and you feel stuck. All you need to do is be in your essence, right? Bees love flowers. Things love, mariposas, butterflies are attracted to essence. There's the magic of bees, the magic of butterflies and their essence. They will be attracted. The people, the things, the money that you need will be attracted if you just stay in your essence. Okay. Anything else?
I don't, I feel like I have a flavor, but I just feel like you were on a roll and I don't really need to add anything to it.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Let's disconnect.
I think we're good.
Okay, Laura Davis in Ireland. In Ireland, watching us. It seems like it's around 1 a.m. in the UK, and we have people from Ireland and the UK and other parts. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing. Sharing is caring. Sharing is raising the vibration. Again, this is a free offering that we give. We are just planting seeds. We want to see these seeds grow.
So for those of you who are just joining us, this is Ice Cream Sundays with the Nougats of Truth. We do this offering together every Sunday at 3 p.m. San Francisco time. My name is Rose with Love by Design.
Marita, one who catches lightning with the path of Ish, spelled I-X.
This is my amazing partner in life, in crime, in love, and we have Adventure Buddy, Kitty Mama.
She entertains me.
So we have created this offering to bring this bridge of our two offerings together. We both have a lot of different gifts that we bring to the table, which we don't have time to get into. But for those of you who are joining late, I just wanted to give you kind of a sense.
Yeah.
We do free single card readings on a topic of your choice, and we do ice cream chakra clearings. Usually by this time in the hour-long to hour and 15 long show, we usually are pretty full on the list, but it doesn't hurt to ask. And at the end, we will do a card and clearing for the whole group. So if you stick around, we're going to actually ask you to start telling us what you want to let go of, what you want to contribute to the clearing, things you want to release and get rid of and move in your life.
And we write it in the comments, and it's so powerful. I've had people PM me later. I'm like, holy crap, what was that? And I say, hey.
So we just have a couple more people on our list. If they are here, we're going to...
Laura Davis, yeah, she wants a card.
Okay, perfect. So Laura is next, and then after that
Michael Stigl. Michael, or if you're still on here, I have to make sure that you're here.
And then we will do a card and clearing for the group. So stick around. If you are new here, that's what it's about.
Join our group, Ice Cream Sundays with Nougats of Truth. I'll put the link.
Is it in the description?
It should be in the description. I don't know. It might not be. But also go to our pages, Love by Design and the Path of Ish, spelled I-X. I've been posting a lot. I've been giving away a lot of free stuff.
She's been giving away a lot of really cool free stuff.
Yeah. If you're interested, I have I am statements. I have paths of ceremony. I have a lot of things that I'm just really just allowing to go out there to the collective to try to heal. So
okay, so this question is about her relationship?
Yep.
Okay, again, is this a current relationship, or is
she needs a confirmation?
Okay.
So, you want a cleansing? Okay, she changed to cleansing. Okay, we'll do a cleansing then.
Oh, okay.
We'll do a cleansing. Okay, Laura, let's do a cleansing.
I like that. So we call it clearing, but I like cleansing too, because they're basically the same thing. So
cool, we'll do that. We'll do that for you.
Okay, well.
Take it away.
Take it away.
Take it away, Sam.
Well, let's do it.
Okay, let's go.
I think I got one of your flavors.
Go.
I got rum raisin.
Oh,
that's your flavor.
Rum raisin.
But I feel like you are better at talking about rum raisin. What's up with rum raisin?
Well, it's funny because I got grapes. What is up with rum raisin?
Definitely got like a vine grape type of theme happening here.
So I know you said you cleared your chakras and you've been burning sage and things like that. In confirmation, look, what's coming through for you is that there's multiple stages of relationships, right? Mm-hmm. A grape has multiple seasons of growth, right? Depending on its sugar levels. I can get technical on this stuff because I'm a sommelier. Anyways, but this is the thing. The one purpose of the vine is to produce grapes, because the grapes are to be eaten. They're not for humans, although we do like wine. To be eaten by birds, so the birds can poop them out and the seed spreads and they propagate. One of the things about a grape and the life cycle of the grape is that it exists. It is born out of the memory from the year before. A lot of people don't know that. So when a vine is going through veraison, through bud break, through all of that, it's based on the carbohydrates that it's stored from the year by heart, which is the memory of the energy that it has. What is a memory in your body, in your time right now?
Sorry, I just love this comment.
Oh.
Your non-binary bun is
Thank
so
you.
amazing.
It's my hair's like down to here. So what's coming in is, what is the memory that you have that is still in your body? Is it feeding you good things, or is it feeding you bad things? Right? Mm-hmm. Now, grapes are picked specifically. You guys know you're in Europe, right? We have the Germans with Trockenbeeren, Ausschließen, right? When you're picking from cabinet level to ice vine level, right? That's when the water just goes out of it and you just get the sweetness of it. Mm-hmm. Where is the sweetness of your life coming from? Are you waiting on the vine a long time enough to see that sweetness and that ripeness? Or are you trying to pick too early? Same thing for relationships. If you enter into a relationship with a memory of a past relationship, expecting it to go the same way or different, but you've attracted the same person in a different skin, like Rose was saying, then whether you listen to the red flag or not, sometimes you pick too early or pick too late, and then you get soured. I like all these analogies coming through today. You should feed me more positive metaphors, things. So that's what this is saying. What is the memory that you're building your life with?
Grape lives matter.
Exactly. Matthew,
you're cracking us up.
You're today. Cracking us up. Okay. So what is the memory?
Bye, Jasmine. Bye. Thank you. We'll send you something.
Awesome. So what is the memory that you have in your body and how you're attracting your life now? How are you living it? Are you changing things, right? You can't do the same thing and expect a different result. Sign of madness, right? So make sure that you're catching yourself. You have to catch yourself. That means you also have to prune your vine. If you need more sunlight, you need to cut back the leaves. That means the energy has to go into the grapes and not to the things around it. What are the things around them? Distraction and drama. Don't get tied into distraction and drama. You wanted a clearing. This is a clearing to clear your mind. What is the wine that you want to produce? What is the vintage that you want to produce, right? What is it that you are trying to make right now for your life? Are you ready? I'm going to say it again. Are you ready? Are you ready for greatness? Are you actually ready to receive blessings in your life? Are you actually ready to be successful and for your life to be what you've been wanting and dreaming of? So many times we ask for things, but there's an old story in the back of our heads. Like, oh, it's never going to happen. Well, this is never going to happen, or this is never going to do. And we catch ourselves. We catch ourselves before we jump off the cliff saying, I surrender. I'm going to start to cry right now. I surrender. This is the time of surrender. Are you ready to fly? Right? So this is a whole complete reset of your chakra system, attaching everything from divine, everything from your ancestors, your ancestral knowledge, bringing it down through your system and your body right now, connecting you to Mother Earth, who always knows how to renew herself, even in drought, even in thunderstorms and lightning and plague. She always comes back. Mother Earth is always living, and she teaches us how to live again anew every day. Red flags everywhere, she said.
So after that incredible, rousing speech, I feel this urge to just take a breath for a minute. And I'd really encourage you to do the same. Just to take a really nice deep breath and breathe in through your nose. And bring yourself into your center. Imagine there's a little grape seed right inside your body, which grape seeds, in case you don't know, they look like tiny little hearts. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So imagine that's down in the middle of your chest, this tiny little grape seed that's the core of who you are, this tiny little perfect, precious jewel of who you are. And the one last thing I want to offer you, because I feel like, Marita, you've been on a roll. I'm totally good with that, is if you weren't spending the energy that you're spending on wondering about this relationship or being uncertain or red flags or whatever you're pouring into it that you may feel conflicted about, what would you be doing with all that energy? And it's a question that I remember asking. Remember when we were at your house back in the day, and somebody that was close to her was going through some really tumultuous relationship stuff, and there was always drama. was always something. Always this sense of unsureness and like, oh, is this right for me? Does he love me? Is it worth it? Oh my God, I'm dealing with all this stuff. And I asked her the same question. If you weren't spending this energy that you're spending right now, that you're spending every other day this week, that you're spending every month on thinking about this, questioning yourself, dealing with the drama, what could you possibly be doing with all of that energy? Riding a mountain bike, pursuing a career, spending time with your kids, feeling excited about new things in your life. Love does not have to be a fucking battlefield. It doesn't have to be hard and stressful all the time. There's always going to be ups and downs. Our amazing relationship, we have ups and downs. We have to have hard conversations. But love does not have to be a battlefield.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to make it. Yeah.
There can be a lot of peace there too. And I really want to encourage you to just take a look and ask that of yourself, because it opens possibilities. If I'm not spending my time on this, and then be like, wow, do I want to be spending my time on this? Or is something else possible for me? All right.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you. Michael Stiggle, are you here? I don't think you are. I think you've left. If that's true, what we'll do.
Thanks, Laura Davis.
Oh my God. Matthew, you and I are going to become besties. I have this feeling. I love it. Matthew, I think you would fit into my CCP, courage, curiosity, and play. I love it. So that's awesome.
Cool.
Jason Pace, how are you? I grew up with Jason Pace back in the day.
Welcome.
How are you, Jason?
So we are just about wrapping up. Michael, you don't seem to be here. So we are going to do a card and clearing for the group.
So this is how it goes. So while Rose is picking a card, this is your time. If we didn't get to you, again, our time unfortunately is limited. We actually do these. We do 2 today. One is on a private group, Cairo group. Asked to join Ice Cream Sunday with Nougats of Truth. I'll put the thing. Like our pages, share, care a lot.
Push that little thing that says, let me know next time they're going live. So then you can get on right at the beginning and actually get on the list.
But this is what we're going to do. So in the comments right now, this is your time, whether you've gotten a card or clearing already or you haven't, to comment what you want to let go of and what you want to bring into your life. So for example, I'm going to bring in magnificence into my life. I'm going to bring in things that are in my highest vibration for my highest good. I am bringing in self-love. And that's what I would write in the comments, right? So what are you bringing in? What are you letting go of? Maybe it's letting go of the fear of rejection, the fear of, being left behind. Are you letting go of, feelings of things you are never enough and things will never be enough, So thanks. It's amazing what I've seen so far. Cool. So write in the comments what you want to bring into your life. This is the time to set intentions, right? To be as sharp as a sword, to be as precise as you want. What do you want to let go of? And then as Rose is pulling that card and reading that card, we'll start gathering the energies and we'll do a quick little ceremony at the end, okay?
So maybe you're letting go of the way that you judge your value is only based on whether other people show interest.
Ooh, shit, girl. That's speak the truth there. Right? Awesome, Joe. Yes, Diana. Yes, Sago. Yes, Jenna. Yes, Nicole. Awesome, Nicola. Keep writing them in as we pull this card. And trust me, this is powerful work. Hope you're all sitting down.
What I am letting go of is being afraid of pain and struggle and being pushed past my own boundaries so constantly that I hold myself back constantly because I'm so fucking exhausted by it. What I'm calling in is pushing past my own limits to see what I'm capable of and then going further. That's what I'm calling in right now.
Oh, maybe I'll even bring the rattles up.
Better get on it, girl. It's time.
I'm going to bring these special rattles that I just ceremonial rattles. Okay. So what's the card saying?
The cards are still shuffling, baby. Can't you tell by the music in my ears? Every day I'm shuffling. Do it. Go. Okay. You go, honey. So
So we're going to do, as everyone keeps writing, I'm going to do a quick little ceremony and clearing for everyone. Yeah. So I come from a shamanic lineage. These are my new ceremonial, this is a whole nother story, but here we go.
Okay. I love it. I like this little rattle ending that we've been doing.
I know,
lately.
rattle.
It's quite nice.
Shake it, shake it, shake it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, card for the group. Ladies and gentlemen and folks, humans, creatures. Lady of the Stars. Priestess of Sirius. So you want to hold that up for just a second?
It's so funny that you pulled this. I was totally thinking about Sirius today.
It's just because I'm so serious.
No, because it's Catland.
All right. Yeah, people, you can continue to share what you're calling in and letting go of. You can keep adding it in the group. It's perfect. You don't have to stop. We are doing the reading and the clearing for the group right now, and then we're going to be done for the day.
Yeah.
For this show, anyway. So, right. Lady of the Stars, Priestess of Sirius. This is like a crazy, amazing card. So, Sirian energy takes the inner path and the spiritual healing journey into a whole new stratosphere. It is wise, ancient, and extremely high vibrational energy, and it takes a certain level of soul evolution to be able to consciously register Sirian light and transmit it on this planet. The heart in question must be able to consciously cultivate unconditional love for it to occur.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I love about this card is really that this idea of high vibration, this idea of heart-centered work, this idea of authenticity, right? This is not a new popularity game. Okay? This is not about being more high vibe, being more 5D, being more heart-centered, being more this, more that, and then as a new way to feel better than other people, right? It's a very different vibe. And I know you guys know it because there's some really wonderful energy coming through in this group today. And that is what this card is about. This card is about that when we find that place, we're not focused on being better than other people, right? We're focused on loving. We're focused on being our authentic selves, but there's a lot of spaciousness for the diversity of reality. This is coming through because it's time. A lot of shifts are happening in the world. There's a lot of old energy kicking and screaming and fighting its way. But, you know, for people that are kind of in this place of shifting, we know that the energy that's going to heal is not the energy of the ego masquerading as the energy of an open heart.
Oh,
okay.
Shit, what did you just say? That was amazing. I'm going to rewatch this.
I don't know.
That was amazing.
I'm just channeling this shit right now.
I know. I was just like.
So think about that, okay?
That was so powerful.
So it reminds me of the story that you tell when you were like, I'm not going to change this world by changing people's minds. I'm going to change it by connecting to their hearts, right? And it's complicated. There's a lot of complicated things happening in this world, but we know changing somebody's mind is only a piece of the process of growth and healing and change. We have to be able to connect to their hearts. We have to be able to love them as people. Find a way. Even if we don't love what they're doing, even if we don't love their behavior, even if we don't love their beliefs, if we can have a genuine appreciation for the possibility of humanity and a genuine humbleness about what we don't know that we don't know, that's where we're coming from. Okay. So heart, it is all about heart today, and how when we channel the energy of our hearts, we are opening ourselves up to deeper change, to being deeper change makers, to really be channeling the energy of the cosmos, the energy of spirit, to be doing really powerful change work in our own lives. And it happens side by side. I truly believe there is no first you have to heal yourself and then you heal others. We are healing ourselves as we heal others. We are healing others as we heal ourselves. There's always a two-part process happening where we're healing the inside and we're also working to heal the outside at the same time. It's like how I tell people in relationships who are like, I need to go heal myself before I'm ready. Well, yes, there are times when we need to go be by ourselves and focus on ourselves. And if I waited till I was completely healed to be in a relationship with another person, I probably would be dead, because it's an ongoing journey. Humans always change. Okay. We're always changing, whether we recognize it or not. And sometimes when we are really struggling, it's because some part of us has changed, but our stories about ourselves haven't. Okay. So we are living in conflict with ourselves. So today, the card for you, it is all about channeling that good, powerful, juicy cosmos energy through the magic of our open hearts. All right. And you are doing a clearing. I'm going to let you take it away, Sam.
Oh, yeah. So we did that little ceremonial song, and this clearing is really for your third eye, right? Intuition, right? What is in your mind, and what are you going to leave behind? Whoa, where did that come from? Hey! Spirit, you're so funny sometimes.
I know, oh my God.
So what is in the mind? What are you going to leave behind? One of the spirit animals that has been really strong over the last 2 weeks is owl. Why? Because owl can see in front, behind, and all around. The most important thing is to stay present. We have to let go of the energy of the past and the energy of the future, depending on what you believe in. Native Americans believe that your future is behind you. That's why I have a lot of tattoos to protect me, because you can't see it. All your future is in front of you. But it doesn't matter. We keep trying and striving, keep trying and striving. If we keep doing that, we're trying to, bend our mind into ways that it's not supposed to act, because we're trying to live in the past and in the future. And we're not living now. Now is the time to live now. Now is the time to be healed. Now is the time to ask for help. Now is the time to plant seeds. If you can't do it alone, we're not supposed to. Know that. Yes, be responsible for your actions, your beliefs, your behaviors, everything like that. Yes, but we're here to be in community with Mother Earth, nature, the elements, the animals, the other creatures around us. Reach out, share, care, be love, be now. Now is the time. Now is the time. Not tomorrow, not yesterday. Now.
Now is literally the only moment that is guaranteed to us in our life. You can quote me on that. I plan on quoting me on that. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
That was powerful.
Creatures, mysterious beings. My name is Rose with Love by Design.
Marita, one who catches lightnings with the Path Vish. I'll put extra tags in the comments so you can follow us.
And until next time, remember to live your life
to the sweetest.
Yeah.
See you later. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for caring. Care a lot. We care a lot. Care a lot. We care a lot.
I was like, it's still not going to end unless you press end.